There will be a revolution going on just down the block from the Republican convention in September, and GOP Congressman Ron Paul says you're all invited. He is still technically in the presidential race and planning to compete with the RNC by holding a convention of his own. Congressman Paul joins us now from Washington. Congressman, good to see you again.
Thank you very much. Nice to be with you.
This mini convention in Minneapolis, what's it all about?
Well, first, we're not calling it a convention, and we don't call it mini. We're going to have a rally, and it's a celebration, and we're going to compliment and praise everybody that worked so hard in the past year and move on to the next stage of the revolution. And we think it's going to be a grand rally, and we're looking forward to it, and we think we're going to do quite well. We've already expanded the arena that we're going to hold it in because of the positive reception, and I think we've only started to work on this. So we're very optimistic that we're going to have a real nice celebration of the views that we've been holding and promoting this past year.
You know, it was only a metaphor because there has been nothing mini about the Ron Paul revolution here. And we're always happy to have you on. What message are you going to send to the folks across the river there who are at the actual convention?
Yeah, there will be a message, and it's going to be different. We're not going to parade, we're not going to march, we're not going to disrupt, and we're not going to demonstrate as much as present a positive case for values that we believe should be the Republican values: limited government, personal liberty, a sensible foreign policy, and a sound monetary system, and promote the Constitution, promote what has made the country great, and really much of what the Republicans claim they stand for. So we're going to just remind the country and the people in the Republican Party, especially the conservative wing of the party, that we don't have to accept big government programs and blending the two parties together where the people don't have an actual choice. And there's a lot of people out there that are looking forward to a message like this.
John McCain is the standard bearer for the party. Does he represent those values faithfully?
I think so, very much.
Really?
I mean, look, the values of that we're competing with, not our values.
Oh, no, that's what I meant. Does he represent true Republican values?
Well, no, I don't think so at all. I mean, George Bush did in his first race in the year 2000 about a humble foreign policy and no policing the world and no nation building. But now John McCain has a different foreign policy, and he supports no child left behind and higher taxes. Even though he talks differently now, he supported higher taxes and McCain Feingold, a First Amendment abuse. So I would say that he does not represent limited government values, and that the Republicans deserve to hear the other side of the story.
You know, you talk about changes that John McCain has made. There's another politician who's in the race that's made some changes as well. Georgia Congressman Barr. He was a faithful Republican, supported a lot of their conservative policies. Now he's the leader of the Libertarian Party. They would have loved to have had you. You wouldn't run as a Libertarian. Let's listen to what Barr told me back on May the 26th about his chances in this race.
There are millions of voters out there that are not going to vote for Senator McCain, and we aim to reach those voters with the message of smaller government and more individual liberty.
Congressman, what do you think of Barr? Does he faithfully represent the values of the Libertarian Party?
I think so. It doesn't mean that you could look at his voting record like you look at mine and say that there was never any infractions. But that doesn't mean that he can't represent these values, and he's saying the things that he should be saying. He's joined the Libertarian Party, and he presents these views, and he talks our language. So I do really believe that he can have a very positive effect in this campaign, and let the people know that limited government is a very, very important message, and people will have a chance, and that gives everybody a choice in the matter.
Well, we'll keep on following your campaign and your Maxi Mini convention there as well. Congressman Paul, good to see you again.
Thank you very much.